as I've been thinking about the early days of Kelly and Company, one of the things I thought about was our veterinarian. We had to go out and find contributors to be on the show. We had to talk people into it. And we had a couple that said, well, I don't know what I'd bring to the show. And we'd say, well, sure you do. You have so many different things you talk. Oh, I don't know about that. And we'd say, well, maybe you could talk about this. Well, yeah, and I could talk about that. Yeah, I guess so. I could also add this. Maybe talk about that. And after they'd list off about 7 or 8 things, we'd say, see, those are 6 or 7, 8 segments you could bring to our audience. Okay, I'm in. And a lot of this was teaching people how to kind of do this thing, whether they were co-hosts that we would bring on later and mentor to get them to where we were so they could actually feel out the show and do things really, really within the confines and parameters of the show and not miss a beat. Now, I remember a story that I often tell people. Danielle Jongkind, our veterinarian, when we first brought Danielle to the table, she said, listen, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not sure this is the right thing for me or I'm the right thing for you. Could we do a dry run? So we sat down and did a dry run of what a segment would be like with her. And she hit it. Bang on. She came on the show from the beginning, week after week after week after week. And we were so blessed to have her. Not to mention, we had to go to her at one point and say, hey, last year you talked about this. Do you think we should revisit that? What? Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, obviously there were certain things such as our good friends the ticks that we have to revisit every year as reminders to people, hey, make sure you get your animal tick protected. But some of the people who I say have always been able to come on and bring a very serious subject, maybe a week later, something that's more of a, you got to get on this, you should know this, or a lighthearted segment. That, to me, gives you the longest longevity as a contributor to the show, and it's so much fun for us as the participants to enjoy and listen to. And Danielle Jongkind, our veterinarian, she had it right from the beginning, and we are blessed. And Fedora's off to her and so many of the contributors. I'll tell you more next time.